Hey, good morning. It's about 6:40. I walked about 20 miles yesterday to arrive here at the Stubblefield campground. I have a nice little tenting spot behind me. I've had some breakfast. The hunters are up early this morning, and it sounds like they're shooting at things already. I made sure to cover my pack in Hunter Orange as I made my walk yesterday. It sounds like I'm gonna need to wait till it's definitely light, full light, before I walk any further. Don't want to be in any danger out here. It's crazy. Yeah, they're still shooting. So last night the hunters came in late and stayed up late. And then this morning about 5 o'clock there was a bunch of traffic and people banging around. Last night all kinds of animals, owls, coyotes. I think, well, we're right on the lake, and I think we had some herons nesting, and they are really noisy and grumpy at night. So other than that, no animals other than that in camp. So yesterday's walk was really interesting. I started off with Christy for about a mile, and then went on through the pine forest for quite a while, and it was just beautiful. And then managed to move on into some scrub that was very dense, and you're walking like through a tunnel of it. And at first I thought it was Spanish moss on the trees, but it turned out to be just pine needles that were stuck in all the branches and were hanging down. It was a really neat effect. And then kind of moved into some palmetto swamps. Really interesting environments. Glad they were dry, because it would have been a nightmare if they were all flooded. And then yesterday broke out by the lake and ended up here. Did a couple of stream crossings on logs. Lots of erosion from the flooding they had several years ago that took out the bridges in a couple places that have now been replaced, thankfully. I guess we'll get a look at those later. Well, I'm gonna finish packing up the tent and then get on the trail for today. I plan is to do 18 miles to a primitive campsite. It's going to be some long water carries, so get ready to load up the pack for that. Thankfully I ate some of my food down, so the weight should balance out. All right, well, I'll let you know how today goes, and we'll see where we end up tonight. Good morning. Start to the second day. We covered about 19 miles yesterday. Got to a lovely little primitive campsite and stayed with another thru hiker who I met and talked to along the way, and that was kind of nice to have company for an evening. The terrain yesterday was about the same. The three different environments: pine forest, thorny scrub, and palmetto swamp that was dry, thankfully. Did some road walking that was really unpleasant toward the end of the hike yesterday, about 3 miles on a very busy highway. But slept like a rock last night. Really good. There don't seem to be many animals out at night. I might have heard an armadillo once, but that was about it. Beautiful moonlit night last night, very bright. The new tent's working out great. Put the Rainfly on it last night just to see if it would warm it up, and it did, about 10 degrees warmer. So that was nice. And this morning, I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of camp, but I wanted to kind of respect the other hiker's privacy and not necessarily take any photos of him or have him wake up to me talking to my phone in the morning. So I've been on trail about 45 minutes this morning. Stopped to take off my second layer and start to cool down, and going to try to get 20 miles in today. on day 3 to get near mile marker 60. I think we'll be at 59. So I'll check in with you later, let you know how it's going. Great hike so far. Oh, and I just passed the high point. That is the highest elevation on the Lone Star Trail. It had a commemorative marker and a registry in case you wanted to register. 445 feet. Not sure how I made that climb. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Good morning. Stopped here at the Evergreen Baptist Church where they allow you to use the spigot behind the church and hikers can fill up their water there, and that's been fantastic because I was drinking pond water that even after it got filtered it wasn't unpleasant. It kind of tasted like weak green tea, but that was the camp water for last night. Walked through a number of environments yesterday, much the same repeat 3 environments, but it is interesting that the plants with the large green leaves that have the big purple berries on them seem to be a pioneer in burn areas. So when you walk through some of them, you'll notice on my video that you got these tall straight pine trees and then nothing but these large green leafed undergrowth, and it's kind of pretty, but if you look, all the bottoms of the trees have been scorched. So again, yesterday across the high point at 445 feet of elevation, pretty impressive, and did 21 and a half miles yesterday. I'm partway through a road walk this morning, and my goal is to do 23 today, and then I'll just have a short 13 or so to finish up tomorrow, and Christy will pick me up for pizza and a shower, and I can get these clothes washed because I got the multiple day clothes smell going on, real pleasant. But I'm trying to be careful who I get around. I'm glad I'm here at the church before services start, and I'll keep you posted. Talk to you tomorrow.